I saw a couple videos on my feed, and it wasn't just like one or two. This wasn't even the exact video that I saw on my feed, but I saw people were posting a bunch of videos. Like I guess it's that time of the month, that time of the season where people are just like, hey, the finals is dying again mid-season, you know, when everybody's waiting for the next season. It's like time passed where all that new glory for the new season is up, and now we're just like waiting for, like, there's really nothing going on and we're waiting for the next season type thing. People are just like posting, I guess the finals is dying. Apparently the final situation is getting concerning by Calm Zin Combo. So, dude, my phone is ringing. We got scam calls out the wazoo, dude. The finals is apparently dead. What was the launch of season 5? The finals season 5. December 12th. Was it really a month ago? That's it. So, if we go back to December. Damn, dude, really? Oh, there it is. There's a spike. We haven't even lost, like, we're sitting at like a solid freaking 17,000 players. We've lost, like, the community's maybe lost like what, 20-30% from the season beginning, which is nothing, dude. The finals has found its player base, found its stable source of like players that usually come in and go. It's at its floating state. You know, the usual game cycle, Excalibur. The usual game cycle, how it works is like, if you think of this as the amount of players, this is players right here, and then time is right here. When the game initially releases, it gets this, if it does it well, not like Concord, of course. If it does it well, it gets this sudden surge of player base, and it like floats up here. People are playing it, going crazy, blah, 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 blah. Everybody sees that new freaking Marvel Rivals skin for Invisible Woman, and then it's just like, oh my God, I need to buy that skin. And then it's like right here, right? It has a huge influx of players, but as time goes on, as usual, everybody can relate to this. You don't play a single game forever. It's not how it works. So people are always switching back and forth. There's always new games released, and like, you're not going to play the same game forever like this. That's not going to happen. That's not how a player base works. Once it finds its usual, like it's what do you call it? You know how you go into a coffee shop and then every morning you have like that customer base that's always coming every morning. Once it finds that player base, it slowly starts dwindling down. Everybody goes back to its original games, and then this is what happens. It has its like usual player base right here. That's what's going on with the finals. It didn't die. It's been like this forever. I can't remember the last time the finals wasn't at a solid 15, 17,000 players concurrent. Like, it's been like this forever. If we just go back, like, it's been the same forever. It hasn't really changed. And that alone, being able to keep this many players at the same time, that alone is fantastic. That is really, really freaking good. And that is achievement by itself. Keep in mind, this is only for PC players, and I hate just looking at player numbers like this all the time, but like with a title like this, with the video we're about to react to, I kind of want to give my stance on the matter, like what side of the fence I stand on, give that little context before. This is the video, the finals situation getting concerning by Calm Zin 0, if you're interested in it. Settings, I'm going to keep it at normal playback, by the way. I ain't going to be skipping. I'm going to respect his video, respect his watch time. We're just going to keep going like this.
How's it going, everybody? Combo here. If you probably read by the title...
Wait a second, I think this is the exact video then.
It's going to be a little bit different than usual. Today we're going to be talking about the state of the game.
Yeah, this is the video.
Some of the concerning issues that I've been seeing, and of course solutions to those problems, because right, it's one thing to sit here and complain, but because I care deeply about this game,
what are these situations? What are the concerns
suggestions
that you have for the game? There's a bunch of concerns, man.
I want to make it very clear that this is not me hating on the game. I love
it. Never is. It never is. I haven't seen one video from a finals creator or like somebody who's like played the game and who's talking about the finals saying that they hate. Well, I lied. I've seen maybe one person, but like generally people just want to see the game succeed and thrive. That's it. Like everybody loves the game, but there's always these little freaking tidbits, the things that piss us off, and we just got to speak up about it. So that's how it is. Like, one of my main concerns that I've been, as I've been getting back into my ranked arc is ranked gameplay. I don't know how everybody feels about that. I guess like if in chat or in the comment section of YouTube, if this ends up being a video, like, let me know down your concerns if rank is good or not. Has it always been like this? Since I just started playing it, is it just me starting to notice it now, or has ranked always been kind of scuffed?
But I've posted quite a bit of content. At this point, I've actually done a guide on every single weapon in this game. So once again, I like the finals, but with things that you care about in life, you have to provide feedback and you have to be honest. Also, as a side note, this video is not scripted. So if I get a little rambly, once again, I'm gonna try to be as direct and brief as I can.
I disagree, dude.
For the sake of time. But once again, not scripted.
Instead of giving feedback, I just go play a different game, bro. Hop on Marvel Rivals.
That we're gonna be talking about. Once again, the things I have on here, I haven't seen anywhere else.
I like ranked after they gave up on 5v5 mode. You mean the terminal illness game mode? I feel like that season. What was that season? That was like, we could probably even find that on the chart. I'm not even gonna lie. Like that is, I think it was this season right here. I'm not, holy frick, you can see it in the chart. This is the season where dude. Yeah, that is the season. Terminal illness was right about here. I think everybody disliked it. It could have been so good, bro. But it came out so unpolished and like so unfinished, and it wasn't fleshed out. Like the gameplay of it just didn't suit it. Like it was, I mean, think about it. Terminal illness was just like the same, not the same way, but like in terms of flow, it's a similar type of flow to how the finals, the final mode of tournament mode kind of is. It's just not round based, but like same kind of flow. It could have been so much better. I was excited for that, but it was just not. They missed the mark so hard.
Repeat that. The things I have on this notepad, I haven't seen talked about anywhere else. Wow. So we're going to get right into these here, and I want to hear your guys' opinions in the comments section down below. If you didn't know this, I am a communications major in college right now, and
I like the idea, but I didn't play well with the sandbox open world map, which shows why you can break walls in CSGO or Valorant. Yes. Yeah. I mean, look, think about it like this. Even Rainbow Six Siege has not open world, but the finals isn't open world either, but like sandbox mode. Even Rainbow Six kind of has that same type of style with walls being breakable, fully thing. But Rainbow Six Siege plays so much better. There is a reason with that, without getting too like freaking lost in the sauce right now, but like the finals could have had the same type of thing. I mean, think about it. Think if Rainbow Six Siege had the same huge, massive maps as the finals did in their freaking game, in their rank mode. Nobody would play ranked. Nobody would play ranked. The maps were too big. The maps were not designed for that. Anyways.
Is collaborative voice.
English is my first country.
If we want our voice to be heard in this ocean of people screaming this, that, and the other, we have to all sound off the same if we want these issues to actually be fixed. So with that being said,
remember, and I'm standing up right. Remember when everybody would complain that the finals listens too much and Bark listens too much? Yeah, I think they learned their lesson, dude. Experienced studios like AAA companies understand. Like, there's this thing that Steve Jobs once said. I wish I can find the quote. Maybe somebody in chat can find it. But like, Steve Jobs once said that the customers don't know what they want. You have to tell them what they want. And experienced game studios know this. That's how it works. You have to tell them what they want. Of course, there's the kind of like a middle ground, listening to the feedback of the community and trying to fit and work around with that. But like, you have to have your vision and flesh it out and polish it and then hand it to them like, this is it, right? If you keep listening to every single feedback that every single person has, it ain't gonna work.
Like the video, share it, or just leave a comment and tell me what you think. Maybe I can echo your sentiment as well, and we can get some issues fixed. So the first thing that I have on my list here, one of the biggest issues, and I think this is the issue that I see not talked about enough, and it's probably one of the biggest issues we're not seeing the player base grow as much as it should be.
Okay, first of all, player base ain't gonna grow. Why? Because this game ain't for everybody. Listen, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but like the finals community, we need to face this. This game, it's fun. We all love it, but like the finals had its huge influx of players right around here, right? We had like 200,000 people were playing at the same time on Steam. That is massive. Don't look at freaking, what's it called? Marvel Rivals numbers right now. Don't look at Power World numbers right now. Helldivers 2 numbers. Those are exceptional things, right? 200,000 is still massive. It had a huge influx of players. People played it, realized it really ain't for them, and they moved on. All right? That's just how it is.
The marketing. The marketing of the finals, and I'm going to put this nicely, is abysmal. The last big announcement I saw for this.
The marketing is abysmal is because it is a smaller studio compared to like Ubisoft or freaking Marvel Rivals, NetEase, or compared to Epic. They don't got the same type of money that other companies had to throw at their marketing, their advertising. Advertising costs hella expensive, especially in the past few months that we've been into. If you guys don't know, the way marketing works, and like her thing is, so if you think, in fact, I don't even need to draw it. The way marketing works is like January leading up to the end of December, like let's say October, November, December is when the most expensive ads are. It costs the most to send out an ad, October, November, and then December especially. It is really, really freaking expensive to send out an ad, a digital ad or any type of ad, normal ad. It's expensive then. And then January 1st comes. Look, I'm not exaggerating. It is a physical cliff in the amount of consumption and the cost per click in advertising. January 1st comes and it is a nosedive to the ground, and it is 10 times cheaper. That's just how it is. The problem with YouTube's think that they know how to fix the game. Most of them don't know crap about the game design, and they can see what problems the fix will create. Yes, I mean, look, I think we're all, I think we're all accountable for that. I think we've all been there, done that. I've been there, done that. The thing is, like, usually, in the exception of me, because I don't play games as much as I would like to, as much as other YouTubers who probably do this thing full time, right? Especially streamers. Usually the thing is, like, these streamers, these YouTubers play this game day in, day out, and they know this game probably better than anybody else. I mean, if you look at Jontes, like look at what like rank are you in Marvel Rivals? Hold on, was it you or was it? It might have been Amin. Amin is like level 45 or something like that in Marvel Rivals. He knows this game better than me, better than probably anybody in our Discord community, right? The thing is, they play this game day in, day out. They know it pretty damn well. So that's why it's like they can see things from a different perspectives than a dev might be able to. So it's not like they think they can fix the game. They see things from a different angle. That's usually how it is.
This game was at the Game Awards, and that's good. The fact that the finals was at the Game Awards, and it was actually nominated for something. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head.
Sure, you can do better marketing the game and revealing the game at Game Awards. True. Holy crap. I totally forgot about that. Like, well, actually, you can. Actually, you can. Because the Game Awards, like, let's be honest, the Game Awards, usually people who are just like freaking in the nitty and gritty for the Game Awards in gaming, see that type of stuff. The normal average Joe doesn't see it. That's like, right?
You know, once again, you're looking at the Game Awards. You have big names like The Witcher 4 coming out. People like the finals, but the people who are going to pay attention to that announcement aren't new players. The people
Wasn't Concord also announced at the Game Awards, or was that E3? That game was also announced there. So just like strictly announcing a game at a huge show doesn't mean squat.
Pay attention to announcements like that are going to be people who already play the finals. They see season 4, they're already hyped up. Maybe they tell their buddy about it, but once again, not a big deal.
Is it too loud, by the way, chat? It might be
like
too loud.
Rivals, one of the big kind of pop out.
Why do you put that emoji in there for freaking Marvel Rivals?
Now, if you go to their YouTube channel, they have so many trailers and vidocs.
Okay,
and all
listen,
this kind
look.
of stuff to keep
I'll let him talk. I'll let him talk.
Interactive, you know, with the game. Outside of people who play it,
he might talk about it.
Reaches new people. They all have like over 200,000 views. Once again, it's a bigger studio that's making that game.
Okay,
it's also
he said
more
it.
popular right now. The finals wasn't too different initially.
He's skipping over it, dude. He's skipping over it, so I gotta say it. Dude, just making the comparison, like I mentioned earlier, with the finals and Marvel Rivals. Like I said, you can't compare the numbers, dude. You honestly can't. NetEase is a massive company. You know what games NetEase has made? And not just in the mobile space. You know what games NetEase has made in the past? Even in the past, within the past 6 months? You guys won't even remember this. It's a game, small little game called The First Descendant, was made by NetEase, which is not populated by my browser because the cookies are all freaking third-party blocked. Okay, there it is. Once Human, or sorry, it was Once Human that I remember not. No, The First Descendant was also made by NetEase. Hold on. And also there's this game. I think this is the GTA game, but anime thing that was in Knives Out. Huge, massive freaking phone mobile game. All these are massive game. Dead by Daylight mobile. Huge. Naraka Blade Point. That is still up there. Dude, NetEase is huge. And they also have the money of Marvel. So, what's up, chicken? Hi, I'm a newer player, but I've been playing the finals for a month. It's my fave competition FPS game of all time. Hell yeah, brother. It has its issues like rank mode, elo gain, lost time consumption. Yes, absolutely. But still lovely gunplay. The gunplay is freaking awesome. You know why the gunplay is awesome? Chicken, since you're a newer player, you might not know this, but like there is a little bit of like the server latency that they have to do because for the finals, the way the final works, the destruction, everything in the game, that's all server side rendered, right? All the destruction happens server side and not on your end, not on your computer. So they save a whole bunch in processing so everybody can run the game. And also things look the same across everyone's screen at the same time. No clue, but I love Battlefield 1 and that, yeah. See, you do know. You actually do know. The reason why the gunplay in the finals is so freaking awesome is because the developers, ex-DICE developers from, I think it was Battlefield Bad Company 2. Bad Company 2 was the Battlefield that initially made this epic destruction and like the sound was freaking glorious. That was like a huge leap in terms of Battlefield at the time, and it was ex-DICE developers from that game came over and started making this game, the finals. Holy frick, can I set the freaking maximum volume for this in game? This is early development footage of the finals. Look at this. That's the grenade. Is that the CL? No, the freaking, that's the Heavy's grenade launcher, dude.
Who already play the game. Once again, the finals has some of the best cosmetics I've ever seen.
No, you did not just say that. You did not just, brother, no. You did not just say the finals has the best cosmetics in the game. Bruh. Have you not seen Marvel Rivals skins? Brother. I'm sorry, bro. I got it. Have you not seen the first Descendant skins? Brother. Dude, some of their skins, oh my god, holy frick, I'm about to get banned on Twitch and YouTube. I think Valorant skins are better. Absolutely. You know what pisses me off about Valorant? And this has been a huge, dude, so much has happened in the past week that I haven't been able to go on. Valorant has had its own freaking drama about their skins recently. The only thing I hate about Valorant, dude, Riot, stop being so goddamn greedy, you freaking pigs. I'm sorry, that was uncalled. But you guys are greedy. You guys make awesome games. You guys are a freaking amazing studio. You guys make great stuff. Stop being so goddamn greedy. What is $100? What is $250 for an Ari skin? Riot, what is $500 for a Faker skin? What the frick, man? Get a freaking grip. God damn. I'm sorry. I went off. Dude, I'm sorry. I've seen the modded skins. I'm sure you have. I'm sure you are a proud owner of the modded skins. You probably have it, you just don't show us. Dude, they had some nah, I'm not even gonna get into that, Johnny. well. I see that you same. I see you same. I see you. That is a motherfucking tongue twister. Shantae's get ready. Is that the price for a skin, not a bundle? The $250 one that I was talking about and the $500 one? Have you not seen that? League of Legends Faker skin price. Watch this. Grand. Brace yourself. Okay? MSRP. It starts at two, and this, I know it's AI, but like this is the actual price of it. It starts at $299, but that's not the best of the best. If you want the best of the best, like the highest end one, it's $434. That's just for the skin. And this is what it looks like. It had its own freaking what do you call it? Like, I'm not gonna lie, the skin looks awesome. It had its own video, like not like this animated video and everything. Like, it looks sick. And this is Ahri, bro. Everybody freaking drools over Ahri anyways to begin with, right? But Riot, what the frick, man? Like, what the actual frick? Jontes, the thing about free-to-play games, you don't need to get the skins to play. Bro, I hear you. I agree. That's fine. As long as you be freaking respectable about it, right? Like the finals, they make cool skins, but they charge a reasonable amount of money for it. I get it's a free to play game. I just hate that argument that, like, I'm sorry, this is not towards you. I'm arguing the point during this. I hate the argument that, like, it's a free to play game. You don't need to spend the money on it if you don't want to. I get it, but like, respect your consumers, bro. These are the people that keep your game alive. You know, I don't know, bro. People got money and they will spend it, right? There's nothing. I got nothing on that, right? If you got the money, you're gonna spend it how you want to spend it. Sure, do it. If you want to spend money on $500 skins just to look cool in the game and like flex on your homies, cool, do it. It's all you. That's all you. But like, I'm not saying anything to people who spend money on skins like that. I'm saying stuff to the company that charges that much money for a skin that probably costs them, like, let's be honest, dude, probably costs them, like, I'm not even gonna say it. I don't want to say it, but
new players, because once again, everybody who's played this game for a significant amount of time will agree that it's addicting, and this game has a very strong cult following. So
absolutely, the finals has the best community I think I've seen in gaming in a long time. Second, maybe to Titanfall. Titanfall community is freaking tighten it, right? And they are awesome people. The finals community is also, that's probably one of the things that kept me going in content creation for the finals. When I started first posting out videos, like the amount of positivity that came from the finals community was like insane. The cult community, the cult following, and like the awesome community behind the game is what keeps it going. I'm not gonna lie, it's awesome. Yeah, I kind of don't like that, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I've been guilty of it. I think a lot of us have been guilty of it. It's just like, this isn't something towards him, bro. This isn't something that he usually don't think about it, because like we just want to see the game thrive, and then it's just like, dude, I haven't seen any marketing. I want more players. I want matchmaking to be better. I want, like, when I get into ranked, I don't want to wait 5-10 minutes. Like, dude, where's the marketing? That's like the thought process that goes through it, and you don't realize what you're doing until someone points it out. It's like how it is, right?
I promise, Mbart, if you take the time and, you know,
and you got us now, hell yeah, bro, and I'm happy about it.
Into the advertising of this game, I guarantee it will more than pay off. But until then, it's going to be
absolutely would not pay off. It would not pay off. See, the thing about marketing is, if you market a product that's not finished or that is not deliverable yet, I'm not saying the finals isn't finished, but I'm saying that it is not at the state that would be required to gain a massive audience. Okay, if you think of Marvel Rivals, I hate to keep going back to Marvel Rivals, but that game is polished beyond the eye can see. That game, I have not seen a polished game like that since maybe GTA 5. No, I'm lying. I'm just throwing that out my butt. But I haven't seen a polished game like that in forever. The thing about marketing is, when you spend the money for something like that, and it's not ready for a massive audience, kind of like Helldivers 2, like, that game was ready for a massive audience, and people, you could throw money behind it and it would, you know, gain traction. But you throw money in marketing on a game that's not ready for it, it won't pay off.
Which leads me to my next point. The new player experience in the finals is, to put it not so lightly, kind of abysmal. So
you're throwing in the thick of it in the finals.
Now, if you're watching this video, chances are you've probably played the game or currently play the game. The finals has a very, very steep learning curve. When the game first came out, right, it was a lot more broken. There was techniques that people could abuse, to put it frankly, to level the playing field, such as nukes and broken guns, like the F-car, like, you know, things like that.
Oh, dude, nukes. Remember nukes, dude? Oh my God. I remember this one time I almost uninstalled I physically almost uninstalled because it was on the map Vegas. We were playing, I think it was ranked. And I was just going as a light, dude. This heavy. I turned the corner and there are 3 dudes there, right? At an enemy team. He's just carrying a nuke. Everybody was carrying a nuke at that time. That's like your engagement. Everyone has a nuke in their hands. He threw that nuke in at me, and before I could turn the corner, I was obliterated to freaking smithereens. Like Potato Head from Toy Story 1 when they threw the car at him at the end of the movie, dude. I almost uninstalled. I was like, all right. At that point, it's just like, all right, nukes are awesome and fun at the very beginning. It's cool. It's fun. But like so many times, and just like being on the receiving end was not fun at all. I almost uninstalled, bro.
Playing field. Well, I'm all about a balanced game because I don't like getting killed by things that are stupid. But the finals have gotten pretty dang sweaty recently. And unfortunately,
it's sweaty because there's only 15,000 active players on Steam alone. The people who are playing this game have been playing the game forever and they know how it works. They're all grinding ranked at this point. It's sweaty because the game has existed for a long time. If you go into a game like Guns the Duel right now, I don't know if you guys know that game, but that game gave so many people arthritis. It is ridiculous. You go into a game like that right now, you will get obliterated. You go into a game like Titanfall right now, you will get obliterated. It's sweaty. Even though it's casual, it's sweaty because people have played the game forever.
People that I've talked to that have played the game, I see online all the time. The new player experience in this game is a rough one. Like, you join this game and you kind of get your teeth kicked in for like the first 10 hours, which for most people...
Arguably, what's it called? Tarkov is also like that. Arguably, Tarkov, you load into that game with a broken arm. I don't think check your DM later. All right, I'll check it right now, dude. You load into Tarkov, like you can get into a match and have a broken limb, like your lung is like deflated. It's just like, dude, that's how Apex was. That's how a lot of games are. You kind of just like thrown into the thick of it, especially games that kind of like rely on marketing through influencers, because people watch the game and watch how it's played, and the influencers kind of explain to them how it works, and they watch and they learn from them, right? The finals is kind of like that when it first released as well. You kind of get thrown into the thick of it. That's just how it is, right? Nukes are so back. I saw that video on my feed as well. I didn't watch it yet though.
Unless they're trying to be like a super
we could watch it.
Playing with their friends.
We could watch it, but it's been 49 minutes on this one video alone, dude.
Right? New player experiences in games are always tough to manage because once again, you're looking at the new player experience and you're already dealing with a small player base because once again, let's be honest, the player base isn't growing at a very strong
things like the new player
right
experience kind of get tossed out the window or just like forgotten. Once the game has been out for a while, if you imagine starting a project, you have so many action items, like to-do items. If you don't handle the things at the very beginning, those small little details in the very beginning, once you start the project and release it, all the other small unrelevant details kind of just get lost in the sauce. And then you're just like, oh, I'll get to it later. Or you start it and you do it half, but right? That's just how it is.
We have to put players in matches that are going to give them the best overall game experience. However, what this leads to is some pretty insane snowballing. New players will get matched with diamonds. New players will get matched with emeralds. New players will be with their friends, and because their friends...
That's a problem of matchmaking.
Like, 20 hours.
That's a problem of matchmaking. Listen, you can severely increase or better the new player experience for any game just by adding bots in the very first few games. I know several games that do this. It is a whole nother technology, but it is a technology that you can kind of like license and get out like bots in your game. Like you don't have to build the bots from scratch. Like there's technology out there that exists that you can implement in your game. So many games do this and it betters the experience for everybody. If you're a new player, call it 3 off the top of my head that I can just name right now. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. The first few games that you play are going to be with bots. Arena Breakout. First few games you play are going to be with bots. That's how it is. I remember Dark Horses were playing that with me. First few games we played, we didn't see a single real player. Most recently, Marvel Rivals. The first few games that you played, I dropped the 40 bomb on a hero that I didn't even know how to play. The first game. I died one time. That's how it is, bro. I'm going to bed. Have a good luck with the rank. Thank you, Jontes. Sorry we weren't able to start rank, dude. I kind of rambled on this, but I appreciate you being here, dude.
Eventually, the same thing is going to happen to them as well. I know that sounds kind of rambly, but what I'm saying is we need some kind of protection, you know, once again, maybe for the first 20, 30 matches for these new game players, even if the matchmaking is a little bit slower.
Absolutely.
They need
20 would be too much. Maybe there is that we don't even know about as well. There could be, you know.
Once again, things aren't too nice for those new players.
Maybe there is.
Another thing about
I don't think
Embark
has really mentioned much about their matchmaking.
Is that it's free to play.
Drops notes.
Now, of course, this does lead to cheaters.
Oh, don't you say anything about finals being free to play. Don't you say anything about that, please.
I think just about every game
now
is struggling with cheating, so I can't really blame Embark for that problem. But what I am going to talk about, and one of the most egregious aspects of free to play, is of course the store.
Yeah, my World Tour lobbies are oddly higher ranked, but I don't play it that much. I'm guessing it's because season reset, but man, it wears me out. Yeah. That's like one of the things that sucks about ranking up on a game. And then if you haven't you're smurfing on in lower ranks, which is also, you know, stupid, but sometimes you got to do it. And it's also not satisfying because you're freaking stomping people that you shouldn't be playing up against with the first. So it's kind of just like you're screwed either way. And then casual is, not every game is casual like Black Ops. That's just how it is. Right? It sucks. Like that. That's what I noticed when I was playing Black Ops 6, bro. Their ranked mode, I can go on for days about their ranked mode. It pissed me the hell off. But like one thing about it is like when I get on and play ranked, especially like late at night, I'm tired. I just want to like play a game. But I'm like, dude, I want to play ranked. I want to grind. I shouldn't be playing ranked in the first place because I'm just like tired. I get on there and it drains you, man. It actually drains you. It takes a certain amount of mental capacity to play ranked in any game.
And this is another one of the biggest issues you see people talk about in the finals. We do have the Battle Pass, and we have the free Battle Pass, which is wonderful. But outside of the Battle Pass, World Tour, and Ranked, of course you have your sponsorship as well. The grind in this game is not very interesting.
People have been saying this for seasons now. For like 2-3 seasons, people have been saying that the grind is not good.
Because they didn't.
And every season they add something.
All of the rewards for leveling up. They couldn't even manage to put in like, I don't know, a red shirt. Once again,
even if they put in a red shirt, you'd look at that and be like, "Oh, cool, I don't care about that." And people would still not you, but people would look at that like, "I don't care about that. Like, what a worthless thing." And people would, instead of complaining that there's not enough content, people would complain that the content is worthless now. I've been on my rank arc recently again, dude. Ranked is it's a different animal. I miss the competitive nature of things. I realized that once I started playing Black Ops and I started playing ranked with friends and stuff, and I was like, dude, frick, man, I miss this, and I just freaking been on it, you know. I've been itching for a good competitive thing again, and Marvel Rivals is looking to be my next competitive thing.
You know what I mean? All of the cool stuff is.
I'm not gonna lie, this guy's rambling to just ramble and yap. He's got some good points, bro. He's got some points, and you know that's kind of what I do as well. So I can't say anything about that. That's what. Listen, dude. That's what a lot of YouTube is. Grant. That's what a lot of YouTube is. A lot of people just ramble to ramble. Like look at Asmongold. No.